Hello and salutations, it's me Sal, welcome back to Jason Soys, and today I'm going over the Action Force Garrison Cavalry from Valaverse. This is the kind of troop builder for Karak and the Garrison, so we get a nice kind of new color scheme, but a troop builder. Has my favorite plate carrier. Pretty cool helmet. This was $31.99, I believe, before tax. They should still be on the website. They're available for order if you would like to get one. Looking at it, you see we get the figure, we get the weapons in the hands and all that. Has the Series 2 blue packaging, says Garrison Cavalry on it. Top of the box is Winter Continuation, that's the bottom. Side of the box is Action Force. Other side says Garrison Cavalry, has the artwork, he's Series 2 Figure 4. And the back shows us the rest of Series 2. We have the final card with the various and all that kind of stuff. So 2 action points and all that jazz. All that out of the way, let's cut them out. Let's go over articulation, look at the weapons in the hands and all that stuff. You know how these videos go. In case you're curious, that's what I mean. It's taped to the second blister, which is like the tray that holds him, the first blister being the cover. So that's what I keep talking about. And here it is. The foot stand. So the Action Force is in silver, has a slot for the file card, 4 foot pegs, same one we usually get. Kicking us off with the accessories, here's the extra hands. They're gloved, and these are the fist hands, so hinge mechanism for in and out. I kind of really like this color scheme. I like this kind of like mauve burgundy color with the black. I like that. I think it's kind of sharp. We have the C-grip hands, again gloved, hinge mechanism for in and out. Hold a phone, hold an orange, toss a football, cradle a rifle, whatever you want to do with them. And the simple grip hands, hinge mechanism for in and out again. Holds the knife, holds a radio, holds whatever you want it to hold. We have a sidearm. Here it is, cast in black. Here's a long arm, which I'm not sure if we've seen before. It might have been in the armament set. It might be brand new. I don't know. I'd have to double check, but here it is. We have a new style magazine, and if you can't see it, there's a little bullet right there, little round. Kind of hard to make out. You might mistake it for flashing, but it is a round. And we have the helmet, which I really like. I think the paint on this is spectacular. It looks like metal to me. I like how the paint's not like perfect. It looks like someone just hit it with a rolling brush once, just went up the front of it. The thing I didn't realize about these helmets right away is that these are removable, so they can come off if you want them to. And it's just the regular helmet. If you want to give them just the regular tack helmet and swap it for optics and all that kind of stuff, or you want to put the silver face mask on a, Condor's helmet, for example, you can. I think that's really cool. That's what it looks like on the fig. Wait a second. Tricked ya. I got Rollout. No, I'm just kidding. I just did a head swap. But since I got 2 of these, one of them is going to be my Rollout and Garrison cover disguise. He's incognito trying to gather intel on Karak in my display. Dun dun dun. But seriously, this is what it looks like with the helmet on a regular figure. So the visor flips up and all that kind of stuff. So again, I think it's pretty cool. We also got the standard knife that we normally get. Fits down in the vest just fine. So we've got that sheath there instead of the normal kind of Tim Kennedy Desert Rat knife. Sidearm fits in the trigger hand just fine, and fits down in the holster just fine. Okay, so I feel like I need to make this part of the video because I've seen people breaking the guns in Facebook groups because I guess they're dumb. I don't know. So, especially with a stock like this where it's kind of thin, this is how I do it. I camp the wrist down, so that way, when I go to put the rifle in, the buttstock's nowhere near the forearm, so I push it down to the hand, like this, kind of at an angle, and then I twist, and it just goes right in. And if I'm wanting to shoulder it, I bend the wrist out of the way, like that, bend the elbows, and then bend the wrist back, and it's shouldered. It really boggles my mind that I have to put this in a video, but if it stops some of the knuckle draggers from the Facebook groups from breaking them, then I guess I gotta do it. Clearly fits in the hand just fine, by the way. Alright, that leaves us with the Garrison Cavalry Trooper, who has the Kennedy plate carrier, different knife obviously. Has a unique flag patch there, carabiner, magazines, all that jazz. It has his little Garrison division patch. Magazines pop out. You can see the round there. It's very subtle, but it's there. I'm doing this for Tony. It drives him nuts when the magazines are backwards. So, which, if you were left-handed, that'd be the right way. Of course, you'd have them on the other side of your body, but there you go, Tony. Just for you, buddy. I like this kind of gray color scheme with the black and the burgundy. I really like it. I don't talk about it very much, but I love that kind of dry brush silver on the knee pads. Like, I never really point it out, but I always see it and I appreciate it. I like that kind of touch on things. Alright, let's go over articulation. Looks up that far, looks down that far, side to side, a little bit of tilt, shoulder spins 360 with no problem, comes up to a 90, bicep swivel, double joint in the elbow comes up that far, wrist swivel, and the wrist pivots up and down. He'll lean forward that far, lean back that far, locks the side to side, swivel at the top, swivel at the bottom. He'll kick forward that far, Drop the hip and he'll kick forward that far. Kick back that far. Drop the hip, he'll kick back that far. He'll kick out that far. Drop the hip and move the holster, he'll kick out to a 90. Thigh swivel, double joint in the knee comes up that far. Boot swivel, ankle goes back, forward, and ankle rocker. Kicking off height comparison series next to Condor, next to Rollout, next to Steel Brigade, next to Tony, next to Trigger, next to Pimp Daddy Destro, next to a Scarab, next to my Grand Inquisitor Obi-Wan, next to Bosk, next to Mythic Legions Dude, and next to Steve Rogers. And that's all I got for today. It's fun to have a new troop builder, especially for the one designated for the Garrison. I was hoping we could get troops for the Brotherhood of Bones, but now Bone Collector's been kind of absorbed into the Garrison. You know, maybe one day. Now Karak has 2 designated guards, or does he? It's nice to have troops and all that. I like to army build the bad guys, especially if you've seen, I think it was Instagram where I posted it. I have like 27 scarabs or something like that. So whenever it comes to army building, I much rather army build the bad guys than I do the good guys. Yeah, I always feel like the good guys should be facing overwhelming odds when it comes to the bad guys, but that's just me. So anyway, you have to let me know what you think down below about the Garrison Cavalry. What do you think about the colors, all that kind of stuff, the new rifle? Are you going to get it? How many did you get? All that kind of stuff. If it's your first time on the channel today and like what you saw, then all that I ask is you click like on the video and subscribe to the channel. It's a great way to help me out, and I very much appreciate it when you do. And I do thank you all for stopping by and spending some time with me today. So until next time, I'm Sal, signing off.